Okay, next up, The Sun Rising. This is an old poem, very old. Can't wait to hear what you think about it. The sun rising. Busy old fool, unruly sun, why dost thou thus through windows and through curtains call on us? Must to thy motions lovers' seasons run? Saucy pedantic wretch, go chide late schoolboys and sour prentices. Go tell court huntsmen that the king will ride. Call country ants to harvest offices. Love all alike, no season knows nor clime, nor hours, days, months, which are the rags of time. Thy beams so reverend and strong, why shouldest thou think I could eclipse and cloud them with a wink? But that I would not lose her sight so long, if her eyes have not blinded thine. Look, and tomorrow late tell me whether both the Indians of spice and mine be where thou left'st them, or lie here with me. Ask for those kings whom thou sawest yesterday, and thou shalt hear, all here in one bed lay. She's all states and all princes, I nothing else is. Princes do but play us, compared to this all honors mimic, all wealth alchemy. Thou, son, art half as happy as we, in that the world's contracted thus. Thine age asks ease, and since thy duties be to warm the world, that's done in warming us. Shine here to us, and thou art everywhere. This bed thy center is, these walls thy sphere. You guys, I almost did that thing just now where I erase everything and start over because I wanted to look up something about this poem because I was like, I don't even know. And I go to Poetry Foundation, which is a fantastic website, and guess what I find? They already read it, but I'm not going to undo everything that I did. What I'm going to say is, go to the poem guide for this, and I'll post the link to this as well. This guy, I'm pointing to the screen like you can see me. The author led a very dramatic life, and many of his poems are insulting to women and just talk about having sex with a ton of people until he got married to this woman named Anne. Which that was a whole dramatic thing. And then all of his poems, though, shifted to love poems. And so I totally cheated, and I am really sorry. But this poem is about lovers. This poem is about two people waking up together, or, just enjoying a moment with one another, an intimate moment, just them alone before the sun rises. I did not get that at all until I looked at this. I completely cheated, and I just needed to tell you about it. But now that I know that, it makes it so much easier. So I really, really struggle with old literature. I've never really had a good teacher to teach me Shakespeare and teach me how to understand it. I didn't learn it in college because my professor just didn't know it very well either. So this is definitely my Achilles heel or my biggest weakness. And if you are like me, it is okay to struggle with a poem. It's fine. I have a whole bunch of notes in front of me that you can't see. But I spent about 10 minutes, because remember, you're only supposed to spend 10 minutes with these poems. I spent 10 minutes just taking notes, and then at the end of it, I wanted to find some more information about it. Hence the this, but before that, the this, which just, again, makes me feel like a dum-dum, but that's okay. So because of that, now I can say very clearly what my subjects are. I think this poem is about love. I think it's about lust. I think it's about sex. I think it's about marriage. I also think it's about identity and unity. And I think that there's something to that in a relationship having an identity within the relationship and outside of the relationship, as well as the unity that can come in your whole life, like when you have a partner. So the parts that I really like, I like Busy Old Fool. It reminds me of crazy old Maurice from Beauty and the Beast. I like Saucy Pedantic Wretch. I can never say that word well, because that is not something nice, but I like it. I like this part. The only reason I like it, though, is because I have the definition of reverend down there, and now I get it, which goes with the bossy old fool and unruly son, thy being so respected and strong. Why shouldst thou think I could eclipse and cloud them with a wink? Oh, gosh. I get it, but I also don't get it at the same time. Okay, so this is the part that gives me trouble as well. I don't understand it at all. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of syntax. There's a lot of just illusions that I just don't get, but I will get them. I'm going to keep at it. And I like this part. I think this is saying, like, our job in the world is to love, just like the sun's job is to, like, warm our planet and bring life and growth. All right, so that is the sun rising. Look at your notes, maybe add some things, maybe even make some comments and tell me the things that I'm missing, because this is not my genre.